Hello people. Let me quickly launch the game. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Stream quality is good. OBS. I changed the settings in OBS a little bit, but just a little bit. Recording. Yeah, they persisted. Yeah, they persisted. It's all good. The game. The game. There. It started. Give me a second. Give it a second. Will EA Launcher ask me for my code every single time? Let me authenticate first. Actually, let me deal with it off stream. But I mean, not off stream. I'm going to deal with it now. But not showing you my screen. EA. It's in the wallet. Remember this device, you ask me every single time. EA Launcher. Okay. The game is about to start, I think. Got some new achievements. At least they're fixing up the achievements. The B button on my controller was acting up again today, so I had to pour some alcohol in it again. The game is freaking loud. I'll make it quieter in a second. First, actually, this can be closed. Where is the EA launcher? There it is. The shithead. Oh my god, this industry is killing me. Can I just play the fucking game? Connected account. No shot I'm connecting anything to you. My account, application. Region, yes. Language, yes. Application updates, okay. Don't you dare open on startup, you motherfucker. Accessibility. Notifications. Playtimes, family playtime. My account. I guess I will do it later. Okay, now, yeah, let's hope that the controller is fine now. This way up, yep. Actually, wrong side. Yeah, let's do it this way. This way, let's connect the controller. There we go. Controller is connected. Let's press continue. Okay. Wow, it's smooth right after you launch it. Okay. Let me begin the recording. Oh, which part is that, by the way? I forgot to check which part is that. I think it's 6 now. Let me see. I should have it here now. Jedi Survivor. Yeah, it is part 6. Let me actually create a new one. 6. Just in case I want to leave some notes for my future self. This Tuesday is going to be wild. I'm going to be editing all of that. I'm usually editing on my old, like 5-year-old MacBook. I think with this I'll have to edit on my main PC, because otherwise it's going to take me like 10-12 hours to render it all for YouTube. But on my machine I think it's going to take me a couple of hours at most. Yeah, okay, let's begin the recording. There we go. Hello YouTube, Jedi Survivor, episode 6. Last time we were exploring Kobo planet. We found Greece, we were looking for some other stuff. I actually don't remember the exact order of things. It was a mess in my head. Also, this game, I do not understand this menu at all. Whoever designed it should be fired. It looks good, but it's completely unusable. I have no idea how to use it. It's unstructured. This is just completely... It makes zero sense to me. The exact order of things. Did I mess up my... Okay, I see. The exact order of things is 66. Okay. But well, my point stands. I do not understand this menu. It's garbage. It's flashy, these huge panels. It's like it's made for a phone. Data bank does not make sense. I do not see what's available to me here. Tactical guide. Journey. Rumors. What are rumors? Side quests, I guess. I do not understand this menu at all. Like, my brain just can't process it at all. What am I looking at? Oh, there is an inventory. Oh, that's what you call an inventory. I see. I see. Yeah, that looks like an inventory, alright. It's made for a 60-inch TV 5 meters away. No. Well. Yeah, you're right. But still, it does not make sense. It's not structured. You have main objective. Okay, but where are side quests? Side quests are rumors. What is this undiscovered? Why is this close to me? Why do you invent new names? Why do you call it rumors and not side quests? Why is this an inventory? Recent. Who uses recent tab? Why is lightsaber pommel patience here in recents? Why is it here? Ability acquired slice. I don't even know what that is. Why is rumor discovered in the center? Why did I open recents and the recents are somewhere down the bottom and not in the center? It just bothers me so much. I mean, you open any guide on how to create a menu. Any guide. I actually know a little bit about this because I listen to our designers at work and I googled it myself lately. You just Google how to create a menu. And this is the opposite of it. Having a good UX design is expensive and not progressive. Maybe you're right, maybe you're right. Actually, I'm recording already and I'm just complaining about the UI. I've noticed, not noticed, I checked and Digital Foundry actually refused to do a review of this game. They just told that they just said that it's in a bad state and we are not going to do a review on it. And I would say it's a second massive L from Digital Foundry in a row. There was a huge disaster with Hogwarts, where one of the reviewers made a complete fool of himself, just threw a tantrum on Twitter. Now this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old and bitter at this point. Okay, now, For this episode, we are going to continue to explore the planet. I think the main objective can... how to say it politely? Can wait. And I want to find some unexplored places. Yeah, yep. Map. I liked it in the beginning, but now I'm not sure I actually like it. Okay, let's go here. Oh yes, in this game you run on the correct button. Okay. Got it. Hello, Loot Goblin.
You think you can take me?
Yes. There we go. Interact.
This is a nice one.
All right. Is that it? Yep. Yep. I don't even remember what it is. What exactly? You don't remember Hogwarts? Legacy? I've noticed this is a common issue, by the way, where streamers just don't remember what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Digital Foundry or whatever. Oh really, you don't know? Okay. This is a popular YouTube channel, and not only YouTube channel, I think they have some kind of a website, like... basically they are reviewers, but they review technical part of the game. So they see what kind of performance can you expect on what hardware. They suggest some optimized settings, like what can you sacrifice and gain performance without sacrificing a lot of visual fidelity. They discuss what kind of technologies were used in the game, like new way to render shadows, new way to do upscaling, to do anti-aliasing, and they usually just talk what technologies were used to build the game, what was done good, what was done bad. And in general, it's fun to watch them, but lately, yeah. You just have your chat too far to the left side, I guess. Maybe I'm just too tired. Chat too far to the side. My chat, it's actually like 2 or 3 centimeters away from my screen. Like, I tried to put my chat as close as possible. To remember to interact with the chat. You see, I remember to interact with the chat, it's just I'm not a talkative person. And the way I talk is I just shut down my main brain. And then something talks in the background. Like a background process. I do not control it. To remember to sneak a glance at it. Well, I try to. I really try to. Okay, let's try to climb up here. Right, here we go.
Oh, you're so...
Nice. Now to parry you. Nice. Again. Do it again. Do it, see what happens. That was a red attack. There we go. Also, because I don't really understand the menu at this game, I don't really understand what quest I'm doing. It's not easy to find this information to me.
Can't do anything with it without a garden.
It's hard to structure videos. So I guess on YouTube it's going to be a mess. A total mess.
The raiders would ever accept the droid? Accept the droid what? Forget it.
Okay. Meditate.
I need to clear my mind.
Rest. Can I climb here somewhere? Okay. I don't know, raiding in WoW kinda prepared me for something like this. I mean, looking at the chat and keeping up with it, even if something big is happening in the game. I wouldn't say this is my main issue. My main issue is that I don't pay attention to what I'm saying. That is the main issue. I don't pay attention to it and I don't remember it most of the time.
I'm hit.
You motherfucker!
Stim BD!
You will fall.
Another!
Can it be a bit more friendly?
Attack this.
There we go. Can I open it? I can.
Buddy,
New punt. Okay. I pressed on the menu. Why am I... Okay. Tactical. Yes. Let's wear it for a bit. Did some patch came out or what? This plays a lot smoother than I remember. Okay, this guy looks like he's going to one-shot me without any issues. Let's meditate and get back here. Try to fight him. Forgetting about the existence of chat also happens from time to time. And it causes you not to remember what... A bit rarely, but it happens. Yeah, it does, it does. But hopefully rarely.
let's move.
I see something shiny there. And I do not see how I can reach it. Maybe from the other side? Yeah, probably from the other side. Can I get down here? Yes, I can. Hello. Are you friendly? No, you're not. Of course you're not. Why would I think that? What? I'm sorry, what's going on?
I need something, buddy.
I should be able to push him probably. Ah, doesn't matter.
Stim!
Okay, that probably can be done cleaner. But I'll take it. And actually, I just remembered something. Where are the settings? Audio? Yep. No. Okay. Scan.
Good job, BD.
Force powers have a limited effect except when the bile mo is preparing to strike. Yep, so it's probably when it was glowing blue. Dodging its attacks opens up opportunities to strike its undefended rear. The large, thick-hided bile mo has made a home amongst Kobo. Okay, sure, whatever. Nothing interesting. Oh, I can run up here. Yep, I can run up this wall. And then there. Let's check this side first. I think this is how you get the shiny. No way I can reach it from here. Let's see first. Can I open a shortcut? See you. Let's just investigate a little bit and fight later. Not from here, I guess. Okay. What is this?
Let's see if Doma's interested in this.
Priorite? Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Which one is that? Health, more health, great. Yep. Can I reach it from here? I guess let's try to jump. I wonder, can you have a bit of animation for your own chat? The one that you see, not necessarily the one that's on the stream. So that it would draw your attention to the messages. It would ease the forgetting you're saying part, I think. And maybe it will help keep the conversation more fluid. Oh, this can be solved. I think how it can be solved is by AI listening to me speaking and making some kind of transcript and aligning it with messages in chat. Alright, let's try to make the jump. No way! Okay. Now that's cheating. Alright, this is how you can do it.
I wonder how long this has been here.
Don't even need to go to some high place. That's cheating, but it's totally doable nowadays. Oh wow, okay. I did not expect this to work. I did not expect this to work.
I won't let you.
Oh, you're just some raiders. Well, fuck you, raiders.
No fun. Die! 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 I won't die yet.
Come on.
Like you, not after 10,000 cycles.
I need some help.
10,000 cycles is not that much for a droid, for a CPU.
These raiders are keeping the Empire at bay. At least they're good for something.
It's like 2 seconds nowadays. Wow.
Here we go.
Oh, that's the quest. Open the forest gate. Sure, whatever, not going there anyway. Shortcut. There are also enemies on the lower floor. Maybe I need to go there.
Looks like
After
another
I'm done
shard.
investigating. Beep boop. Tactical shirt. Scrapper tactical. Oh, it's a shirt. No, wait. Yes, give me a second. Scrapper tactical, this one. So, if I remove the jacket, and now I can see, yep. No, keeping my own. That's it. Bunch of seeds.
Seeds. Wonder where I could plant these.
I will accomplish all mission directives. Make sure they do. Affirmative.
Okay, droids, where are you? Oh shit. I was trying to remember what is that sound, and I've heard it before, but yeah, now I remember. Oh, it's just a bunch of B1 droids. Sure, whatever. Oh, these are melee. Yeah, I haven't seen melee B1s before.
What is it, buddy?
B1 melee battle droid. A charged up force push or certain advanced lightsaber techniques can quickly destroy entire groups of them. Yep. Though aggressive, they are no match for a Jedi and will quickly fall apart when repeatedly attacked. Attacked. Okay. So I'm done investigating this part. By the way, that's a bit off topic, but it does feel good when you hear a character in the game and recognize a voice actor from just having a vague hint. How off topic? Is this about this game or Star Rail? Do you remember Asta from Star Rail? Yes. There is some wildlife here. I kept thinking that she sounds familiar. Yep, okay. Okay, a cave behind a waterfall. Now that's unusual nowadays. And lo and behold, she's Mona. Really? I need to check her voice lines. Really? Respawn, what the fuck? It's a cave behind the waterfall. Why is it empty? They just get wrong such basic things? What is this debate? I hope I'll pronounce it right, but Licia Angel. But I'm actually not sure.
Hey, BD.
Oh! Another one, Loot Goblin.
Let's take this to Doma's.
Got a bunch of currency. Okay, what else can I explore here? This bit, let's go. I'm not sure, to be honest. Names can be tricky. They definitely can. Yeah, they definitely can. We had this guy in the office. Let me write his name. It feels good to be right. It feels... If you're into gaming, it's in general a really good skill to recognize voice actors. I think, like, that's classy. So we had this guy in the office, and if you don't know Dutch, it's almost impossible to pronounce this name correctly on the first try. Because they don't have a strong G in the language at all. And this is... and G is pronounced something like... So his name is Hurt. Oh, Hurt. And it's just a very simple example that I have here. Oosh. I did not see it. I saw it moving into the screen in the last millisecond or something. Not to be confused. Yeah, exactly. Oh, seeds. Seeds. Those fucking birds. By the way, those birds didn't do more damage than that entire, like, more something that we've just killed a few minutes ago. Can I find it easily? Let's see if I can navigate this menu. Databank, Lore, Coruscant, Koba. Smuggler's Tunnels. Why are you here? Like, Shiver Pit, why are you here? Flora, Fauna. This, no. Flora, Fauna. Yeah, this guy does less damage than those birds. This menu! Fucking hell.
Let's go, BD1.
And this is with the controller. On mouse and keyboard, it's even worse. Because you cannot click with your mouse on a few buttons. What is that?
No, Pods. 'Tis only Carl. Forgive the
That's where you are.
lad. I'm always
I couldn't
on edge
find
when
him
fishing for
last
the
time.
finger-lipped garpon.
What a name.
And fierce as they come. But that doesn't deter the poachers. The poor Garpon, despite its rarity, is a delicacy for the black of heart and the rumbly of belly. In we go!
Dude, it's like knee deep. Okay.
Ah, did you see that beauty? Two plump fins, a fine compliment to glance.
Give me a second.
A scrumptious, varicose tongue.
Fishing on an empty stomach, Scuba?
Varicose tongue sounds like a disease.
The passion to the stomach. The Garpon must live. I'd better get me mind off it. Spin your tail. So, you wish to prick up your ears and receive the tale of Scuba?
If you're sharing stories, we'll listen.
Then you be a fool, my lad. My sordid tale will bring you nothing but grief and woe.
Okay, well, if you're not sharing stories, we'll...
Oh, fine, I'll tell you. At your own insistence.
Let's listen to him
at your
first.
own peril. My story begins in a small village on the frozen banks of Sakavi Tar, my home world. Nights black as quillfish in it. Winters so cold, a stern look could turn you to glass.
Doesn't sound like the easiest place to grow up.
Difficult, aye. From the moment your mother's milk froze on your tongue to the moment you foundered upon frozen streets. You see, the fishes, they had the right of it. They dwelt far below the ice, where warm currents danced like ribbons in the wind. To fish
Okay,
so
well, he's
scarce a
talking.
quarry,
Found other voice actors. Who are they?
it's near a mild undertaking.
Preferably with the characters.
But for all me belly aching now, there's a peaceful enough life for a wee Sakavian with an instinct for the road.
So you discovered
That's
your
what she
talent
said.
early.
Such a talent was I, that as a lad, me hardly sporting my first prickly chin hair, I was given an audience with Undone. But that'll be a tale for another time.
Sakavitar. Let's read the synopsis. Scuba regales Cal with his history, beginning with his upbringing in Sakavitar, a frozen world whose only food source is a vast aquatic ecosystem beneath its surface. Famine-stricken Sakavians struggle to subsist. Okay, I'm all ears. Tell me. I haven't met most of Rail characters from the list yet. Yep, okay. Where are the birds? Where are the birds? Let's go into this small hole first. You alright, guys? Buddy? Just rolling, doing his business. But one that I knew and that did surprise me was that Natasha is Rosaria. For some reason I expected that. That was my first thought, that would be a fit. I haven't met the character yet in Rail, but I have seen the... I have seen her. I think she's on a banner right now. The game today runs a lot smoother. I do not know why, but it's a lot smoother. She's... yeah. And I think she's... I'm not sure. I think she is given to you for free at some point. She's already C4. Installation Hoarder. Alignment Control Center. I think this is an area for later. Do I have any skill points? No. Rest.
Let's go. Wonder what this is, buddy.
Those level 1 C4 characters. And that's without a free copy, I see. So you do get a free copy. Okay. Look at this unsuspicious room. Nothing bad is going to happen here at all. I'm just going to walk through. Like nothing's happened. Okay.
Wonder what this was for.
Same. This is some Jedi stuff. You see High Republic high terminals? I think so, I've seen something about it. Same, I've seen something but I'm not sure.
Abandoned facility.
I pressed some button for no reason. Nothing changed. Okay. I like this feeling, being in a facility like this. I like this about Andromeda. Something about the way it looks really speaks to me. Okay, I think, yeah, this is going to be used later in the story. Right now, the terminal does nothing. I cannot open any doors. I do not see any paths. This meditation point, this is unusable right now. I cannot press on any of these terminals. I think we'll get back here later. This artifact on the left of the screen, you probably can see it too. You see, I'm moving the camera and there are trails, white trails on the left. That's probably from FSR, from the resolution stuff made by AMD. I've seen a message, give me a second. Oh, that's an interesting resolution I have here. I'm missing like how many pixels? About 53 pixels. I'm about to regret it. Okay, looks fine. The artifact is still there. Okay. And another one that kind of surprised me is that Arlan, a boy, yeah, I remember him, the starter space station, Nilu. I wouldn't do, and also I don't remember a lot of Nilu's voice lines, so that would have go completely by me. By the way, about what ended those Andy constantly talks about conditionals, and I probably should learn them. I think this is the biggest issue with my grammar right now. Because usually if I make mistakes, I at least know that I make them. Like, sometimes I say something and then think like, this is not right. I should have said that differently. But with conditionals, not the case. Maybe I should learn them. Okay, I can probably do this. All right. In general, about Arlan and other stuff, I try to pay a lot of attention to the story right now. I even read most of the documents I pick up.
I think I can get a little extra juice out of these droids if I tinker a bit.
They will fulfill our ideals, or they will perish.
You're not my kind of person, you know that?
Hello,
Here
guys.
they go! No, not yet.
The fast one. We will be.
There we go. Sliced his ass. Nothing here. Okay, there is an entrance here. A bit too high. I probably won't be able to jump. Yes. So that's probably an exit. Yeah, that's probably an exit. Let's try the next door. Well, door. Not really a door. Ooh, shiny.
BD, toss me a stim. Feeling great.
To be honest, I've had to Google what that even is just now. You see, I've read your message exactly as it came out, but I don't remember what I was talking about. Conditionals. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling. I remember he was teaching me them to me when I was attending the school, and I really tried to pay attention. Oh, fuck! Do not pull them with the force. Bad idea, do not do that. Trust me. Quite fashionable. Oh, I'm fashionable. I'm watching the second season, the second full season of Demon Slayer, and there is this guy who is fashionable. It's his catchphrase. He always says do something fashionably. Or flashy, depending, like, I had a few different subtitles and they translated it differently. It just reminded me of that. But conditionals, yeah, they're pretty... They make sense, but still, it's a bit hard to remember them, at least for me. This way. And they're really, really useful in speech. Like, you use them a lot to describe stuff. You just don't notice it. Okay, this is the way. I'm full on health. I have all of my Estus flasks. Hello? Now, the birds. Alright, that is done. You. You. Yes, you. Hold the sword. Thank you. You too. Thank you. Examine.
Door wouldn't last against a roller mine. Where are we gonna find one around here?
I've seen one, I think. Yeah, I think I've seen one. Now, where did I put it? Yes, it is also kind of It's not kind of, it is totally possible to use them instinctively. If you've heard them before and you remembered them, that's totally fine. Because it's not like it's some rule, they just make sense to use them this way. But sometimes you just forget to start to question yourself if you used something correctly. Having these rules, knowing them, and being able to just confirm that what you've just said was correct is really useful. Yeah, they make sense.
Can you calm down a little? Why? Are you worried I'll kill too many, make you look bad? No, you're just annoying me.
Okay, a roller mine was here. I need to find one more. I hope it wasn't some kind of random encounter. Those are birds and not roller mines. Oh, what is this? Open?
This terminal will have to wait.
Yep. Okay, what is this? Echo.
The charge is set. Get back. What? Nothing? I thought you said this was good thermite.
That is a good door. Breaking, not entering. A group of prospectors attempt to gain access to the sealed facility in the center of Rambler's Rich Valley. However, they are frustrated and humiliated by the failure. Okay, I was searched for a mine, but apparently I won't be able to find... Wait, those are mines. Can I grab one really quick? This is the cave. Is he going towards it? Yes, he is. Nice. Neat. I've said this on Andy's stream before, but I disagree with his stance that a language shouldn't be thought of as a tool. What do you mean? Because I use it exactly that, a tool to convey thoughts. And to convey them correctly, you need to know the language. Second, wait a second.
Everything burns.
Okay, got it. What about you? This is perfect. This is perfect. Give me a second, I'll respond about the tool stuff. I think the philosophy about it does not really matter, as long as you're doing the right stuff in the end. Everyone has his own way of doing things. Whatever makes you productive. And whatever makes you speak correctly. For him, he is an English teacher, he has a huge affinity for this, a huge aptitude for this kind of stuff. For him, it does not make sense to think about it as a tool. Okay, let him be. Like, because his point of view, I think, while I agree with a lot of it, it's not what I would do. Especially from my perspective, like I need to learn Dutch right now. And I just do not exactly agree with his stance about the homework. I think, at least in the beginning, there should be some guidance. You should have some basic knowledge. Well, this is beyond the point. Yeah, whatever makes you happy, to be honest. Like, whatever makes you productive. Like, with the development, there is always this... Not only with the development, but with any work. There is always this conversation about what tools should you use. Or what is the most efficient way to do something. And it's honestly different for everyone. That's an entire hilt. Not just some part. Oh, that's probably the handle. Yeah, it's probably not the entire hilt, it's just the handle. The game runs so much better today. There probably was some kind of patch. And also, I changed the recording settings now. I used to record in 20,000 kilobits per second. Now it's only 12 because that's what YouTube supports. So I don't record the bitrate higher than needed. Maybe that's also. Did you just put a brick in your chest? Yeah, don't you do it every day? Like, that's normal. What's so strange about it? Acting so surprised. Hello. That worked. Any more mines? Why did I ask? Why did I ask? What is wrong with me? Okay. Do I need mines for something? Let's keep this one just in case. Come on, come on. Let's walk around. Who the fuck are you? Chocobo, you are in the wrong game. Okay, this is closed. Okay. I must be out of the loop with these modern things. Must be some zoomer fad. True. True. That's exactly it.
Don't fall behind, BD1.
Huh? Did you do that? Wait, what? No!
Yeah. Technological betrayal. Okay, slice, but I think it's only going to spawn a new mine. Yes. Oh, can it damage the wall? Nope. Oh, that's where you can get the mine for the cave, I think. That's the intended way, that's what the god intended.
I hope we encounter some enemies soon. Why would you want that? Because then I get to blast them.
Okay, blast me. Blast me, daddy.
We've got company. Oh,
Nice. This freaking tumbleweed. Deadly tumbleweed. Okay. What is here? Is this a tree? Oh yes, that's a tree, and you can see some kind of fire shining through it. Okay, okay. To me, with my eyesight, it looked like some kind of eldritch horror. Is this Makima or what? Bark for me.
I don't suppose you can deal with this, creature. We seem to be trapped.
This is just perfect, Bima. I told you we should have hired a guide.
That's Makima.
Hello? We could use a hand or two dealing with this ravenous beast.
What my frazzled associate is trying to communicate is that we would prefer not to die out here.
Nothing happened?
You there? Yes, you, my boy. Would you kindly assist us?
Would you kindly?
There's something we could
Is
do
this
for you
Bioshock
in
or what?
return.
I don't see how I can get up. Bark also means crust of a tree. Maybe it's that. No.
Me? Would you be so kind as to dispatch this beast?
We will make it worth your while.
I want to see them. I'm really curious, but I don't know how to get to them. They are above. I think it's those green dots on the map. Can I zoom in? No. How can I get there?
Hello?
Someone help us.
I would if I could. Okay, let's see. How can I get up? There is something there, but we'll collect it later. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it, yeah. No, I see nothing. Okay. Well, they will be fine. Echo?
Oh, quit complaining. I'm almost done. There! Good as new. Whew, what a wingspan. I see why they call you gliders. Bet you could fly around all of Kobo, couldn't you? Okay, off you go. Don't be a stranger.
What have we here?
Oh shit. Something new. Yeti? Могу. Могу. Okay. Watch out for its grubs. Attack after. When it's vulnerable. Severing a limb will not stop it. It will become more aggressive and unpredictable. If only I knew how to get there. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Aha. Aha. You found Mogu. I did found Mogu. Find. I did find. Now look for Pandarians. Those two that were crying for help are probably Pandarians. Okay, I guess that is everything I can explore here. What's in here, I wonder? Undiscovered area. No shit. Let's go back. I think, like, I know that we will uncover, not uncover, but get new companions. We will be able to actually explore with them. And they will be able to open new paths for us. Maybe that's related. Maybe then I will be able to reach that point. That Mogu. No doubt he's guarding Mogushan walls. Also, hello. No, okay. I know that you can mount these beasts, but I guess later.
Keep our photoreceptors sealed for hostiles. I don't know how to peel my photoreceptors. I was trying out an organic braid. It didn't work. Never talked about it again.
I wonder how many different phrases, different dialogues they have with these droids. Because so far, every time I've seen them, they would saying something new.
Quit your belly aching, Leo. Let me see it. Shoot. That ain't gonna heal. Sorry, hun. Not your day. Way of the world, Leo. Rather you in the ground peaceful than someone's dinner.
Small mercy. Okay. Apparently there is a path on the left and I see it. This is closed. Oh, a meditation point. How convenient. Actually a nice spot. If it wasn't infested by the raiders.
Come on, buddy.
Where am I supposed to go? Not there. Not here. Shiny.
Found another shard.
10. 10 is a lot. 10 is definitely a lot. Now, how do I get to the other side? I do not see any obvious way. I guess that's an exit. Yeah, that's probably an exit from this undiscovered area. Let's go there. Or actually, what I wanted to do is I wanted to attack this outpost, this watchtower. I feel like going in is a bad idea at this point. Like, there is going to be a quest that is going to stand me there. I'm 90% sure. That looks like the Raiders' outpost. Yeah, drop down. Where am I? Okay. Another one. Come on. Oh, yes. There we go. Pushed him at the right moment. Alright.
Prospectors didn't stand a chance.
Bielma Burrow. An interloper who would intrude. Okay. That's it, that's the entire point of this cave, right? Yep. What is this? Okay, a few points here. Let me check. The cringe is strong. This game. Well, I already watched it, looked at it. I hope this humor is going to stay relevant for a bit, because it's really on point right now. But what about 5 years later? But I like this little awareness jokes.
Seeds. Now, if only we had somewhere to plant them.
Seeds. Every single time I remember this episode from Cyanide and Happiness with the parrot. That was asking for seeds. I think you can easily find it by just googling for cyanide and happiness seeds. Okay, got it. Beacon. Where is it? How can I see my beacon? Only with the visor. Okay. Seeds. Someone heard me. Someone definitely heard me. Up. Harvest Reach.
Hey there.
Hello, who are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. True. Absolutely. Yeah. Tell me more.
Here for the soundscape too?
No, just passing through. You're hunting for sounds?
That's right, man. Dee Dee's been all over these glider calls.
Oh, it's sounding great. You know, Pyloon Saloon down in the outpost is starving for some live entertainment.
Might not be a bad call. Dee Dee swore one of those beasts gave him some side-eye. Yeah, we're in. We'll catch you back at the outpost.
Okay, so we got a Skrillex for our little tavern. I must be out of the loop once again. Can it type? Oh, I will not show you anything right now. I will not show you anything right now. My machine just cannot handle it at the same time. After the game.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you.
Where should I put you? Okay, little guy, I need you to get off. Maybe I can walk in? No. Okay. You need
That's it.
go away. Dude, leave.
I don't bite, I promise.
Okay, so probably I can't do anything about this guy right now. No interact button. I cannot push him away. Can I maybe pull him? No.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's alright. Block my path. Game logic. I cannot use the door because some kind of a mixture between a chicken and a rat is sitting on the terminal. B2 droid, okay, I don't like that. What is this place? I see. Seeds. Seeds. Palm fruit shell. New seed discovered. So that's it. Okay, then we can remove this beacon. There they are. Can I drop on them? I wonder. How you doing, boys? Doing fine? Why did you turn? That was...
Need an assist. Outcome as expected.
Well, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Oh my god, that's far away. Outcome as expected. Yes. Oh, that is far away. All right. Well, if they did not turn, I would be able to one-shot one of them. The performance today is so much better. I don't know what happened. Probably there was an update. It's just not comparable. Not my performance, but the game's performance. Since when the second jump in a double jump does not reset your height? Someday YouTube will be patched. Reached the end of support cycle a while ago. This is not going to get patched. Come on, can you cut this tree, please? Thank you. Abandonware, yes. That's exactly the word. Okay. Where are they? Show me the droids. Huh. I scared them away. With my sneaking tactics. Okay, let's find the closest meditation point to not run so much next time. Okay, these birds are scary. I'm not dealing with them. See you.
Need to center myself.
And let's infiltrate that watchtower. Yep.
We are taller than raiders.
Yes.
And stronger.
Yes.
Stronger and taller.
True. It's those compatible guys from the other day.
Identify. Now. That is a perfect damage. In my sight. I am on them. They are neutralizing threat.
Jump down. Yep.
Cannot see. Target struck. Resist. Flickering. Drive. Continue the assault. Set the force deployed.
Okay, done. Wasted a lot of resources on these guys. I should have just left them be. Oh, I see. I see now what I can do. Why did I miss it last time? Alright, that was a fuck up. Attempt number 2. Oh my god.
On the defensive.
Detonator prime. You can't escape me.
Alright, let's deal with these guys first.
Friendly unit down.
Cold left.
Okay, done. What am I missing here? Why is this not working? I should run on this wall, then pull this cable, and it should be fine. There we go. Meditate.
BD1.
Rest. Yes, please. A shortcut. There we go. Workbench. Let's see that brick that I put in my chest. That was probably here. No. Then what was it? Yeah, that was the entire assembly. Yep. I actually don't mind running with this for a while. But yeah, that was the entire assembly. Okay, not just one little piece, but everything.
This one's interesting.
BD materials. Primary. Let's return you light metal, not heavy metal, but dunium. Brush durasteel, stainless durasteel, silver alloy. Stainless is fine.
You're all set, BD.
Okay. The Warlord Standard. Is this like a vodka brand? No. A broken standard seeming to indicate that this tower was once under the command of someone known as the Warlord of the Tower. That such a name would belong originally to a Bedlam Raider seems unlikely, given their subservience to Ravis. Okay, can I just knock on this door? Oh no, there is some okay, wait. I should be able to climb up somehow. Am I missing something? Because on the map there is this exit up top, this one, undiscovered area. Oh yes, I see it now. Can I get higher? I was gonna to raid the watchtower, but then I got high. Climb. Okay, this works.
Pretty sure Ravis built me personally. How could you possibly know that? It's the only explanation for my superior programming.
Give me a second. Those fuckers. There are so many of them. What is going on? Oh. Stop it, he's already dead. 2 full-sized lightsabers. A superior. You mean dual wield? I don't know. I'm still not a fan of a saber shot. Oh, I missed this message. Are they not full-sized when he splits them? They look full-sized. Oh, the left one is shorter. Yeah, the left one is shorter. But anyway, I really prefer single-minded stuff. Just one lightsaber. And I know that there is going to be Kylo Ren one with heavier swings. I want to try it out as well. I just need to figure out what to do here. Hey,
Watch this, John. I just need one good thing. Than you. Wait. I'll get you.
okay, I think I can handle it now. Or not.
Buddy.
Okay, done with this guy. Okay. Is there anyone else? Yes.
This thing is live.
Alright. A bit better on the second try. Just like Ahsoka. She uses a shota. But at least in her case there was much more acrobatics involved. Plus she is shorter. You have to remember that. Bun. A man bun.
Enemy encountered. I have taken damage.
That was worth it. We got a new cosmetic, we are getting something from here, either a skill point or something else useful. That's going to be a health increase. I'm taking it. Give it to me. Thank you. Investigate Raider Watchtower. Watchtower investigated. Alright. Come on, leave me be.
Be aware of deflected shots.
Okay, anything else? That's a dead droid. Oh, a shortcut? Nice. Now what is this?
Well fought, but you are outmatched.
This is my tower. What do you want?
To offer you something. A proposal.
Brokered alliance. She uses a regular blade and a shota. So her being short isn't really relevant. I'm joking, yes. I guess that's normal for a stance. I don't know, maybe you know. But maybe that's just one of the styles. Maybe you're not supposed to use two regular ones. Bedlam Raiders. The Bedlam Raiders were formed of many disparate groups of bandits. Yeah, I know about that. Okay, a shiny.
Check it out, BD.
Priorat. Yep. Okay, let's get back. Talk to people in the tavern. Spend our priorities. Go in the right direction. Spend our priorities. What else can we do? Yeah, sure. Nothing. Let's just talk to people and spend resources. And that's going to be it for today. This has been like 1.5 hours recording already. First, let's rest. Only 1 point, that's not enough, I need 2. Actually, let's see how many do I need? I want to get this steam boost, I need 2. And then I will be happy. I've killed so many droids and I did not get a single point. Wow. I need to do something about it.
Hello there.
Okay, so when you get back, you can kind of see some kind of a summary of what you've achieved, what you have gathered. Store first.
Good to see you.
Shop.
Quality wares, 100% guaranteed.
No, please, no. This is too funny to look at. Okay. Oh! I think Kyle Katarn wore something like this shoulder pad. Maybe not exactly, but this reminds me of him. I want it.
You buying or browsing? Ooh, that's a nice one.
Pants. What is this? Music. I'm not even sure where to play it. Probably this is going to be more relevant later. But I do want this. Purchase. And equip,
Done.
yes.
It's a deal.
Okay. Yeah, can I do something with the colors? Shirt, yes. What about the pants? Okay. Okay, that is done. Let's look at our fisherman. He should be somewhere in that direction. Or not. What? Where is that river? Where is he? Stables, by the way. I forgot to check them out completely. Is that a chest? That is a chest. How do I get it? Loot. Give me loot. I need it. I want it. Maybe from above. Okay, let's look around. Chest can't wait. Maybe from the outside? Cannot grab anything there. Not here as well.
Hey, Cal.
Hello?
Glad you came to Kobo, Cal. You're a hard worker, aren't you? And always putting others before yourself.
How can you tell?
Smudge of dirt on your pants, a whiff of adrenaline. Your eyes dart for danger, alert. I call it hunter's eyes. To trap game, a hunter refines her ability to observe. But for the record, your friendly demeanor don't fool me one bit.
That right?
Oh yeah, you're a natural hunter and you damn well know it.
I was kind of expecting to get something as a mount after this conversation, but no. Okay, I'll remember that this chest is here. What about our fisherman?
It's locked.
Yeah, from the other side as usual, yes. Okay, fisherman, where is he? I have no idea, like actually zero. No clue. Well, screw him, I'm going home. Look for the green. For 3 green flashlights. What? Screw you, I'm going home. Is there anyone new? Yes, the music. Hello, Skrillex.
Let's see here.
Oh, and that's where the songs can be used.
I'm thinking this one. All right, let's hear it. How about this one?
Ebon Claw.
Let's go for this track.
Okay, let's leave it be.
Hey, glad you both found Pyloon's all right.
Thanks again for the invite. Name's Ash Javi, by the way.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
Man, you didn't tell me what a dive this place would be. This saloon has wonky acoustics, weirder customers, and a barely functional refresher. It's perfect.
Can't wait to hear what you've got. Pretty sure Grease's old jukebox predates the High Republic.
We got you, Cal. Hit up DDEC if you want to hear anything specific.
I will. Thanks.
Horizon, please. Anything new with the Z?
Not now, Cal. Why don't we catch up once you've returned from the forest array?
Sure. So, I guess that's it. We have ran around the wastelands, discovered some new areas, and cleared out the watchtower. Spent a shit ton of time doing that, but overall I'm pretty happy. Yeah, overall I'm pretty happy. I would like to get more skill points, but that's fine. I guess that is fine. Next time I'll probably... Actually, what am I going to do next time? Let's check them out. Next time. What is this rumor? Southern Grotto. Oh, that's the Rancor stuff. Yep. What is this rumor? Check out the saloon's aquarium. Aquarium. Or it's on the higher floor. Yeah, I cannot do that yet, I think. Or can I? Next time I will check it. Yep, I'll check it next time. But overall, yeah. The goal for the next time is going to be the main story quest. We are going to go here. Main objective, reach the forest array. Yep, next time, next time. For now, YouTube, thanks for watching. Links for my Twitch and Twitter in the video description. Like, subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye. And found a new hat, at least once. Hat? Oh. Yeah. 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 Smarter head. So yeah. A few things about how this port was made. So you see, I'm using my mouse right now. I can click some buttons, but then I want to quit. First of all, I'm moving my mouse almost directly to the quit. How does this go past QAs? Like, Windows solved this issue with the start menu years ago. The second issue. Mouse. I'm clicking. These buttons do not react to mouse clicks at all. You have to press enter or use a controller. QA is a mythical beast. We have a bunch of QAs at my work. They are extremely inefficient. Like, my team has 3 different QAs. They are extremely inefficient. Because another team has only 1 QA. And he automates his tests. Their QA process takes like a minute at most. For us, if you need to test something, it's a day of work. And I imagine the same shit is here. They don't automate anything, it takes a long to test, to validate stuff. Full screen. Let me search for something. Happiness seeds. QA in a big company is mythical. Probably yes.
Hello?
Psst, hey, give me some seeds, man.
Who is this? How did you get this number?
Slip me some seeds, bro.
How do you know I have those? Have you been watching me?
Seeds.
Listen here, you sick son of a bitch. I'll do anything you ask, just leave me and my family alone.
Put him in the cage.
Every time I hear the word seeds, I see... Where is it? This. Every time I see the word seeds, I see this picture in my mind. Every single time. I cannot do anything about it anymore. Yeah, he does have a shoulder pad. Only one. I can't actually get the same shirt, I think. Yeah, and the pants are pretty close, actually. Yeah, so I need to get some whitish top. And the pants are really close, I just probably need a different color. And I'll be good. I'll be totally good. Yeah. That's it, I think. Yeah, I'll probably... Yeah, I'll end the stream and I'll write you in Discord in a minute. But that's it.